is. He just kind of goes toe-to-toe with Ninja. Strikes him right down.
I never got this one.
But hey, his teammate comes on in. Raven's Revenge. Who is that? Magma comes right up to the top. And give you guys a little fun fact about Magma. He's from Australia. He started playing in Fortnite Season 2. His favorite aspect of creative mode is actually speedrunning. Always finds
Neymar!
How quickly they go through and how efficiently. It just reminds me why we're up here talking about it and watching them do this creative madness as Scissors cuts through the competition, goes straight up to delay and right back down. Cuddle not quite able to get him. It goes up again, so right now just denying the Cuddle the points. But we talked about how we want to see more from them right now, pushing into the top 3.
Yes, the crew. Come on, make the big appearance. Every game is worth so much. You, at the very least, want to be up in that top 4 contestant so that you can take a little bit more home with you. Here's the big Magma. He says, you know what? I got low health. Let's just get back on this respawn wagon. I'm going to give anyone the satisfaction of stealing the Siphon.
I was about to say, no Siphon, no materials, quick reset, knows he can get out there with basically in his spawn anyway. That is the type of competitive edge Ninja always looks to give himself.
I love that. That was like 200 IQ. Low key right there. It was very well played. Back to Gotaga. And Hand of Blood here in the same shot. Hand of Blood just, he can't do much. He knows there's a team up there. Waits for his entire squad to go up the ramp and then hops right to the top. But now back to Gotaga, who's on this point by himself. He wants to kind of bait him into the close. Can he get the hit? And he does. Talon goes right down, straight to the top.
That was sick, using the jump right as the animation had started to make sure he clipped him from the bottom. Dodged the funky fresh fighter out. Target now getting from the side. The fighters up there doing everything they can, and the shots will come out. Trying to find it. Vision coming back up. Get some defense there. Gotaga.
It's actually prime movement right there as well. You just see him baiting and back in
Let's go.
I'm
just no scoping
here.
Okay,
and here it is.
I'm messing around.
He goes down, he gets the Siphon. Oh, cannot convert another, which would have protected his teammates are here though.
A lot more points being scored. There's a little more Ravens Revenge and Lava Revenge go 100 points clear of the rest of the field.
Unfortunately though, Fighters have fell to the bottom of the totem pole. If they can't come up to the top, they actually are pushing themselves way out of the average, running for the win of this set. So they really need a massive win. Venos is showing why he's here with 13 eliminations. Bye-bye, falls down, but grim, no fall damage.
That might be one of those moments where you offer.
Oh, that would have been so cool if I had that.
Smart play for
okay, I'm missing around now,
Sunshine Soldiers having a spot to themselves as well right now. Not quite sure who they pushed out here, but they impulse flying overhead. And Gotaga, they're doing so good at holding the point here, and this is why they're in the #1 lead. But they don't have too much cushion to play with.
Now, particularly when the second on that central point, he is open. Gotaga checking his surroundings, no shots coming through, and Arte actually using the door edit in just a little counter edit to make sure that nobody is able to come up and contest him, and just start to rain shots down towards the Little Whip Warriors. Raven's Revenge making it a lot difficult this game, but up comes Ninja. Arte goes down, Zappy goes down, Ninja gets a slam. Gotaga, will he be able to find the last hit? Ninja intelligently backs away and strafes it out. Teammate picks that one up, and they get control.
Yeah, I love how he played that stepping and sidestepping so that he can just stay alive, because it doesn't matter if your team successfully wipes a point. If you don't have your captain there to seal the deal for the points afterwards, then you cannot earn anything from it. Here comes Gotaga, he's thrown himself into the fire, straight into the point there. He gets taken out. Here it is, Tomaya's team has fallen to last place. Can they make a miraculous comeback here? Get themselves in the running, they're trying their hardest.
And I mean, generally we talk about caster curses, it might be like player jinxes going on right now. Everyone's saying, yeah, we're doing well, we're gonna stick to our game plan.
That just shows you no one is safe here. These guys are evolving, and they're playing a better game after game. Here goes Scissors. He needs one more swipe there, but Clytax wins the small engagement.
And Clytax has been dragging out. He's been playing so incredibly well, being aggressive, getting in players' faces, and doing it all with that rare attack. But he's been consistently high in terms of Elam. Down, but good defensive building there from Kororo. Ryan Francis comes up the side and cleans it up, but there is Hand of Blood directly down Danya. We got a real battle, but it's 4 chickens, and this is our roost. Get out.
That's right, coming right up to own it all for themselves. Rubius doing so good right now. He's from Spain. He actually has a record on, was it YouTube for live streaming? 1.1 million viewers, imagine.
Yes, one of the biggest content creators in Spain. Will they be able to push down towards the middle? As you can see, Little Whip and Llama Record Company already down there. We've seen this story before as the Funky Fresh Fighters going, but you can barely even hear the shots over the impulse grenades going off as everyone's like,
Nathan,
no,
GG, by the way. I have enough stuff to hit trick shot.
The Llama Record Company need this. So many of these guys, it's riding on this game right here. They have to get as many points as possible.
But even with the 12-point one, we haven't seen a lead like that for Targa in group. They're 300 points clear of the next team. Nobody else has not been able to catch up a little bit, but they both just established control. Ravens Revenge. They're in a fantastic spot to win this match.
Yeah, they've actually been very consistent as well, right? They've been doing okay in that top 4, just doing a pretty good job at staying relevant after all of these rounds. So if Gotaga's team takes this, we actually don't know who can take this set right now. It's actually that close right here. Blue Warriors have kind of fallen down a bit here, but Funky Fighters clearly in last place is not good.
And now, right now, you can see Tomoya coming in, doing everything he can to knock it down. Carnifex challenging as best he can, and Lachlan is just hanging out inside the cone.
Lachlan's doing a great job here. He's just kind of hiding, loving the low profile kind of position and hit here on the point. He goes in and hey, has to come out now. Themselves 3 chickens who surround him and take down that Cuddle Bear. Oh man.
They're supposed to be the tender defenders, but that was a whole bunch of aggression coming out from them there as they now immediately look and start to take shots. And the Ravens Revenge have now been unseated. So a little bit of room to start for the catch-up, but it is utter chaos in Point D as Tomoya gets taken down, and the Funky Fighters are still 8th place.
There's still 55,000 minimal on this game alone here. You want to win this Revenge game. They hold it. Cuddle Crew find themselves a big piece of the pie here. In New York City, you know, you gotta make a pizza reference. That's how we're doing it. Here comes Gotaga kind of hopping on overhead. And alright, he wants more points. He's hungry for it.
It's unfortunate they're just clipping off the side as Magma goes down, sitting on 23 eliminations right now. And Quebec doing his best to find where they want to go, waiting for his team, but knowing that time is running short since that middle hill is still open and being constantly contested. But the Cuddle Crew catching up with their steady 3-point game. But now Gotaga goes up right around the back, able to pick up the Elim, and control is resting.
This is scary because the Cuddle Crew is also getting points right now. So they're getting the lead, but keeping it very close. They're keeping it very close.
And this is what we were talking about. We wanted to see a strategy come out, something defensive where you can get your control. They have now walled them off on each side, thrown a cone on top of them, and they have fire towards the other 2 platforms and towards the spawn behind them. Nobody wants to go contested right now. Gotaga. Oh, we saw what happened when Scissors did that. Don't count your chickens before they hatch because they're catching up right now. You can see that 12 points ticking over, but they do still have a lead as players are trying their best to deny Ravens Revenge.
Yes, you have to keep him safe. This is the protect the president strat at its finest. Cuddle Crew still gaining points. Llama Records still getting points. In comes the fire from all the other platforms. Cuddle Crew's putting on pressure. They don't want to give him the freebie here.
You have to look at Ravens Revenge, though. Everybody is so focused on it. Nobody is going to come to the top team. You know they're over there. You know they're uncontested right now. You have to be putting shots down there. You have to find the tags under Gotaga. And they got him. They got us the difference now. Look at the Cuddle Crew climbing up on their consistent 3, but they still have control of the top. They just don't have their sword. It's 2 hops to get up there.
That's right. And now Lachlan can just sit here. He can earn these points. This is what he needs to do. And he's almost there. He is almost there. The first or they can take the second down.
What's a quick shot?
But they got control of the TikTok. It's literally taking over a half-second before each other. The shots are going. Cuddle Crew has the lead, though. Will the team be able to go to? Yes,
Cuddle Crew
goes take it down. 999, 1,000. Gotaga and Ravens Revenge in the closest nail biter yet. And team who we said we wanted to see more, they brought more.
Are you kidding me? The Fish fans step up and shut it down. Just the fact they stepped on the point, they couldn't earn points and they lost the lead. They were just a kick ahead. That could have been their game.
I mean, it's just you can see the counter in the top right with the Fish fam going up, bouncing on the other side. You can see them hopping up there. No one was at the Ravens' revenge as soon as they were there, and the celebration too. To be excited when you see that victory royale screen pop up when you're up there. I mean, what's it like to win a game on that stage? I have no idea. Those guys do, though.
We you know, at some point before the day's over, we really got to recap the other point of a point of view there, because they had it. They were one tick ahead. They were there, knocking on the door, 55,000 away from bonus prize on top of this entire competition. It was right there.
And it got taken away. This is why I love Sky Station Showdown. The clutch little moments, the interactions that happen, very similar to Battle Royale, where every single thing that is happening on the map can affect the overall end result of the game. As you see there in Ravens' Revenge, closing it out. Gotaga, the competitive veteran, able to clutch it up in the final moments. Magma, Artier, and Chappie as well. Great performance out of them. The top spot in the final match of the first set.
I have to say, I right the whole time. It started off with, you know, Ravens' Revenge, kind of making me feel like, let's go with your ball, guys, all right? Ravens' Revenge, that's who I said when I started this whole thing. I told you.
You know, he's not wrong. They were able to take it there, but we're going to throw it up top to an interview with Ravens' Revenge with Zeke. Zeke, you there, buddy?
I am here, Sun. Now, thank you so much. Fun fact, Monster did in fact say Ravens' Revenge would win. I've got your back, Monster. I am here. You guys got your revenge. I got to ask the first question to you, Gotaga. How does it feel to be here in the stadium, the fans, the roar, the toughness is here? Is it what you expected?
Honestly, it's crazy. I have a really strong team, doing a lot of mistakes, and I'm so glad to be here.
I hit those headshots, boy.
I don't know how to describe it. Like,
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy being here. I'm right there with you. All right, so now who's the overall shot caller? Is it you? Who is it?
Kind of all four of us. We were playing too afraid at first, so we just had to just go in there and just kill them as fast as we could, and then spawn trap.
Okay, what's the strategy like? Are you guys, you know, talking through at the beginning? Are you guys waiting for someone else to make a move, or are you guys like, no, we're going in first?
Yeah, we're trying to really pressure Ninja's team. You know, we're trying to put pressure on that green point, and yeah, we were able to control it over them. They ended up wussing off over to the center, and yeah, we were able to play our game and play what we wanted.
Awesome. All right, final question. Fans are here watching, cheering you guys on, and from home.
no, just enjoying the show.
It's amazing. Well, congratulations, guys. Now, I believe for now, we're going to send it over to Golden Boy who is standing by.
There, and now what they're doing right now as they walk back over, just brilliantly done there from RTA, Magma, Chappie, Gotaga. The teamwork is just on point. You talked about it, all four strong players from Gotaga, and they're happy with the final. Puts them in contention because it's cumulative prize point to find out who will take that first silver llama and kind of get a leg up for the rest of the creative final.
I actually want to touch on something that, you know, was kind of interesting. He called Ninja's capture point the green point. These guys are, like,
I was watching Teddy, you weren't playing that good.
We know who's kind of farming which one.
Regards to that, but it's fine. I'll see if I can do better to this. But when my batteries might run out soon, just like go.
Right? Because you're immediately in there, and that's the big part for Sky Station that I enjoy, is you have the ability to see where the other opponents are in relation to you for score. So if you want to go and try and make somebody's life difficult, you might not be maximizing effectively help your team the other team. And occasionally, if you put enough pressure on them, maybe they default to rotate the other way. Maybe they go somewhere longer. Maybe they have to wait. Only pushes forward. All of those are advantages you can get. Remix for this, it's going to get even more exciting.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, here and at home, there's a remix version. We have some nice twisted surprise that we will see unfold as the day goes on. That was just our first iteration of this round. And honestly, it was a great set. Question 2, the Funky Fighters, they had an amazing opening, right? Second place is great, you get big prize bonus for that. You win game 2, and then you kind of flop game 3. Depending on where they went, their average might have really been anchored down.
Yeah, that ends up being really harmful. But
I like how we both put on mill.
If you're in the 4th to 8th range, there's no additional, I don't want to say penalty, because they're all getting $10,000 for the match itself. So there's just no additional gain after that fact. You're still able to stay par. So 4th would have been just as bad, but 8th you're kind of looking like, oh, that'll really bring down the average. It's not the worst case scenario going on there. So they should still be at least in the running, but not at all.
Bye,
Going to go over the stage. We have the results in your set. One winner is the Funky Fighters. The last match was not enough. The singular win in the double goes over to them. They will have that first silver llama, and there he is.
They did it. I thought maybe it wasn't enough, but it was. Love this celebration.
It's kind of like, it's a little, I don't want to say like bittersweet there, but it's like, oh, you kind of like getting pushed out in the last game, and then boom, you get them. But now the silver llama, but they're happy. They realize in the big thing that gives them a leg to the rest of the competition.
Okay, I was listening rather than okay, Nathan.
Another team has to win both of them, but such a great job from the Funky Fighters sticking to their best strategy. Finishes, one of them being a win.
I actually love this right here. They're all getting together, showing team harmony. They're clearly happy. They take the first set. That's amazing. They're off to the right start, really. They can get another 1 or 2 of those, and this entire creative finals is theirs.
Well, and again, we talked with Tomoya beforehand, and he was like, yeah, we're really confident when we can get in the races. We want to be on that world run. We know we can do that. We have some really good runners, and then they turn around and do that?
Yeah, I was just going to touch it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, this wasn't even their strong suit, right? He did a death run for this creative challenge. So, for him to take might be one of our, you know, toe-to-toe PvP sessions, that's actually crazy. And here's the team standing, Sundown.
Yeah, look at the final team standing. So Llama Record Code do just get edged out by $1,500 there. The Funky Fighters, you can see on the right-hand side, have been awarded that silver llama. Rounding it out, you have Raven's Revenge in the top 3, Cuddle Crew and 55, sitting in 4th and 5th. Fish Fam, Sunshine Soldiers, I almost got that one, 6 and 7, and then 8, there are the Chicken Champions. One of 2. There's still tons of creative games to be going on. I mean, it's been so good, and like we talked about earlier, we have a 4-seed map and game mode for you guys. Now, I know we released Prop Hunt. It's something that's kind of similar to that. How many of you guys have played Red Light?
Yeah, so you should impulse to
at
help
some
me.
point in time, right? You've been there, you've done it. I know, whether it might have been a little while ago. Junkyard Juke is a red light, green light prop hunt version where you will have 2 teams putting up this guard, 6 teams running. Every single one of the rounds, and here you can see how to win. You have to dodge those guards, sprint into the center, and incinerate yourself in order to get those points. There are 4 rounds determined.
Yeah, but also, you only get to be guard once. Only guard does not accumulate points. But yeah, the points come in through the props themselves. So when you are on the prop side, you want to choose small, medium, or large objects and try and get to the incinerator under the guard tower. So it's actually really difficult. And like you said, it's a hybrid. It's a red light, green light, / prop hunt style. This is a pretty tough game. We played a fair amount of it. I got my hands on it. This is actually a lot harder than it might sound.
So it's something that's just completely different. I don't know how many of you guys have fun prop hunting. Definitely check it out. It's on the Creative Islands. It's a lot of fun, but this brings an additional aspect. The guards are able to have the denial. You're able, right? So hey, maybe I want to run all big props the whole time.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
There's tons of different things. Let's check out the format and see what these guys, how they're going to go through, what the map looks like, and really get an idea of how the game is played.
Get ready
for more creative Fortnite with the latest competitive creative map, Junkyard Juke. This new game built off the fun of prop with a twist. 8 teams will rotate through different roles on the map. 6 teams will transform into props and attempt to make the map. While 2 teams of guards try to keep them away. Teams will rotate through the 4 rounds. Each team getting 1 turn as the guards. Their objective? To defend the incinerator from the other teams, armed only with revolvers and their keen attention to detail. During each round, teams of props will earn points by reaching the incinerator in the central pit.
Honey, look how fast you have to think. Look how fast you have to think to get evil to feel like, oh, I can't watch that.
To keep themselves from getting eliminated, prop teams need to time their movements very carefully. Every few seconds, the guard teams will be blinded for a short time, and the center point turns green, giving the props a chance to rush for the hills, or rather, the pit. Once a prop reaches the goal, they respawn at their home base to start over, running as many props as they can before the match ends. If a player is eliminated, they also respawn at their home base, all over again. After 4 rounds, each team's points from their prop rounds will be combined, and the team with the most points wins the game. So keep an eye on the pushes, crates, and gnomes. Enjoy the
Thank you so much, Zeke, for that update. That's Junkyard Juke, something that has never before been seen. It looks kind of a little simple, but it's wacky and fun. There's a lot of small little minutiae that go into it, things you can min-max on, and also there's just a level of ridiculousness that I enjoy so much. Just seeing somebody turn themselves into a literal dumpster and then try and weave their way past. It's a lot of fun.
The memes come to life here as your favorite.
Okay, little Bilbo. Come on, Nathan. Want to see this?
Tournaments and dumpsters, literally. We'll get to see
Okay, I like I'm looking.
I gotta say, this is a frustrating game. Very difficult. You guys are gonna see why. It is gonna be tough for some of these guys to bring in those big point objects, and that's just gonna be the name of it. Who can score the most here?
Who can score in playing defense? It's going to be interesting to see. Do they switch up their strategy? Different things you can do. We are about to have the world premiere of Junkyard Juke. We're getting into set number 2. The Funky Fighters have one silver
Ooh, field battle.
Get the second.
Field battle, Malloy, Harry, and Iceland.
Match 1, and right away you can see Chappa, Gotaga, Magma, and RTA of Raven's Revenge, and then the little bit more Ninja, Taco, Aldak, and Maze has taken their shots off. Now, fun fact, the screens are there, you can't see, but you can shoot through them. So don't be afraid to take some shots. I mean, we know the trick shotters will.
Yeah, some people are already shooting. They figured that part out. It looks like Chappie's kind of looking.
Oh,
there it is. Now firing through. He's noticed, hey, these are not ricocheting off of this curtain here. I can fire right on through. So you want to stop them. You want to force stop them. You want to also kind of memorize the map and the links.
And right away you can see as soon as the lines go down, people go, but the first points are starting to come through. As Boston is able to get in. And the Bloods team, the Llama Record Co. also able to get a 10-pointer and the next 5-pointer, following it directly behind. Oh no, it was another 10-pointer. You already see some of the props having successful runs.
Look at him go. There it is. You saw a big old truck kind of sneak on by. And these objects are slipping right underneath. But who knows how long that'll last. Here's Scissors. You gotta park it. You gotta stay still. Ooh, oh, can he blend in?
And one other thing you can note there, the props will clip through other objects that are there. Something that is sitting perfectly naturally like Scissors was right there. It's brilliantly done. Lockwood hits one of those bounce pads that are stuck in there. They will launch you up in the air. Utilizing the air conditioners to find their way to the end. Benzer and Alex JJ desperately trying to get Alex JJ
Yes,
with
Cold
another
team
10-point
leader.
prop, and Hand of Blood gets picked up just before. That would have been a huge swing, but right now, Sunshine Soldiers in first place with 35 points.
Oh wait, what?
These guards are not playing around. They are shooters, right? At heart. Something looks looks off, something looks odd, like right vent right here, he's just gonna get popped. So you gotta be careful here. And there it is, nice job of, you know, kind of hitting the brakes here. And oh, he hits one of those trapdoors. Let's talk about that, Sundown.
So you can actually see it. There is the little tiny springs. They launch you upward. There's a couple that can be chained into each other. But if you are one of those bigger objects and you get sent up, you are just quite literally sometimes flying garbage.
Yep. But, you know, it would be too easy if we didn't lay traps around, right? So, you know, gotta kind of spice it up for the people that are turned into props too.
So you can also actually, the people who can turn into props, there's one pathway we can get together. So if you can get there, you almost land directly in front of it. So as long as you time it correctly, you can like use them slightly to your advantage, but most of the time they're a little bit more annoying. And you can see that rusty truck going in. And now the Funky Fighters pulling out another lead, 60 points so far.
And this is something important to note, guys. You have to get it into the incinerator, fully processed before the timer counts down, or else your point will not be processed.
Which is a big thing on the min-maxing. What we mean by that is maximizing your efficiency. The most points possible. You run only 10 points the entire time. Not only do they work for it, but they take less time to sort because they're the first one that goes through. You're able to run, I don't want to say relatively easier, but much easier compared to a dumpster. Have cover. With that being said, take about an extra 3 to 4 seconds to start, so it makes it that much percent of the point value.
That's right. So Clitax there has chosen a big object. Achin and Zond over here, the smaller objects. They kind of blending right into all of the dumpster trash. Clearly hardest to track down and, I guess, how do I say this? Sort out, right?
Yeah.
Amongst all the clutter here.
Exactly. You want something to stick out, or you want to find a path where an object needs to take all the time. So you notice how there's a section where there's like 4 or 5 rusted cars. Grab the rusted car and go park yourself with those. Because yeah, the guy knows, oh, there's a bunch of rusted cars there. Screw those back up. Oh, there's still a bunch of rusted cars there. I'm good. Next thing you know, the prop walks his way up. You can also, as you're running, walk rotation. So if you hit your crouch button, whatever you have that bound to, whether you're playing on controller, iPad, PC, all of them end up completely stopping, so it will send you totally naturally, just like what you would see.
And this is also those moments, right, when you're in the guard, oh, someone spotted there, popped them, nice job seeing something out of the ordinary, but notice, he gets an elimination on the object, you don't earn points, so it's just your job to stop everyone from getting any kind of points, so don't break away with the lead. When you're in the guard tower, you can't allow the group to score, and you're not scoring.
Which can end up being very interesting if the team in the lead, which generally happens because you have 3 chances to score, is shooting last round, right? Because then it's all about how good are your pressure. And one other thing you can see, starting to fire through the screens, very well done for them, picking up an elim there, but right now, away. All 3 of them sitting there at 60, but they're 5-point processes, and it goes through as 2 more dumpsters throw themselves into the fray.
Yeah, and that's because the Funky Fighters cannot earn points here in the guard round. The Sunshine Soldiers using this opportunity once again to just break away even closer to taking lead. And the Chicken Champions can't earn anything either.
I love that from Clitax. Right away, hides himself behind the box, and you see his hands. He's like, please, please make sure it's not there. And then boom, gets the point, gets a nice little selfie going in. And you can see all of them getting sorted there. Another way, I'm all about the min-maxing. Point your camera towards the end. You go just a little bit faster.
Sundown pulling out the strats here. The question is, can our competitors figure it out fast enough with their limited amount of games here? But 20 seconds on the clock. Can he get this in time? Remember, got to dumpster and get it processed.
That was so good by Stuart 000 because he dodged the little springboard that you saw him and that was the last run. None of these props are going to be able to get sorted. Lachlan gets picked out at the end. You can see 3, 2, 1, but not going to be enough. You need to get all the way through and sorted on the point as the rest of the denial comes through, and we're going to rotate the guards up again.
Yes, so we will have some new guards taking place. This is honestly Chicken Champion's opportunity to start scoring some points and hopefully close up the gap here. The Sunshine Soldiers are now at the bottom layer of the guard tower. This Bam are at the top.
My eyes are on the Funky Fighters right now. They're very close, and on top of of that, they're the team with the Silver Llama. As we've talked about, they are so incredibly close, doing everything they can to push towards the top. And you can see they got a lot of elims too in the round where they were playing defense. So not a ton of scoring going past them, only 35 points off the pace. But what I'm shocked about right now is there is nobody running 2-point props at all. Zero.
Tamori is a genius. He was already spotted out for the statue. He kind of hit over to the side and said, you know what, I kind of got to wait here. I can't park this statue on the open. He's going to be hunting for me. And that's exactly what he does. Kind of sits it over on the side there. And that's how he earns himself another point. So they're actually playing very, very smart here. And that's why they've been doing so good at these competitions.
I think the guards need to be slightly more aggressive. There's no, it's unlimited ammunition. You can't run out. Oh. If you do something that's suspicious, or if you just want to take a shot at it, shoot your shot. What's the worst case that happens? You miss. There's no accuracy stats going on there. If something looks suspicious, you're the guards and you want to deny as much as possible.
I know how to defeat cleaners, Nathan.
You
should know that.
$55,000 for the win. You want that, and that will lead into the Llamas as well. You don't want to end up in that 4th to 8th spot. You want to push as we see a whole mess of air conditioners going into the water heaters in. It was fantastic for Ravens Revenge. It was off the leaderboard, 110 points.
Great job. Record comes. Hand of Blood. This team is doing great right here as they seemingly inch their way to the top somehow, overtaking the Cuddle Crew. Which, by the way, Blackland's team has been showing up here. It's good to see them. That's a little bit of domination here in this Junkyard Juke.
Well, like we said, the creative finals is all about celebrating the different types of creative skills. There's different ways to express that. We have the World Run where it's there. We saw Sky Station Showdown, which shows off building and team tactics. And right now, Prop Hunt is all about min-maxing efficiency, working together, and hitting your shots.
Yeah, absolutely, because when you're in that guard tower, you don't have opportunity to miss. You let them score, they're going to break free and break away with the lead. So look at
target. There's a lot of them out there, but you need to be careful because they're slightly harder. And come on, really?
He's floating up there.
You can see kind of like the look on his face. He's like, there's no way this works. And one other thing to talk about is orientation of your prop. So you notice he actually swapped his camera and pointed in the other direction. Unfortunately, was clipping into the trash bag there. But if you're running forward, your prop faces backwards. So you need to run and then turn, settle yourself. That's the best way, or you orient yourself around the stuff that's near you. Because if you're facing in a totally random direction, that'll earn a bullet in most circumstances.
I love how aggressive they were at the final moments. The clock was...
You gotta go!
Yeah, the clock was ticking. They're like, you know what, we gotta get in here. But that was round 3 of 4 for this first game right here. So, you know, it's kind of going either which way. So, if you've already got a you're good. You can keep getting points. But this is your last one, that's all you've got. Hold strong.
So this is where patience really comes to mind. Who is in the tower and what does the world look like? So right now, Llama Record Co. is that other team was when we pan back over, we'll call that out. But Llama Record Co. is in first right now, and I think Cuddle Crew is with them as well. So it's typical that the top 2 would be up there, and it is.
Bring these big items through and do it successfully with the limited time left in this round right here, because if not, it's going to be hard to catch up to that 150.
We're starting to see a little bit more consistency right there. And look at Svenos shooting. He's just shooting everything. He's not worried in terms of going through there. Does hit one elim, fires the shots off going through, trying to look at just anything that he thinks doesn't look normal. Anything that maybe not have been there before.
I think one of my favorite things is watching them just shoot. Like, what's that? Was that there? Was that there? Was that there? Was that there? He's just taking his shots. That's exactly what you got to do here if you want to hold this lead here. And that's why they're dominating. You can see the no hesitation really coming out of them, and that's why they have the lead right now. It's great. It's great that they're hitting his shots. It's great that Svenos is holding it down.
But the funky fighters, we talked about it, eyes on them, already up to 120. One more 10-point prop will put them past. And unfortunately, Ninja there doesn't get on the springboard, but gets in anyway, so just a little bit of time loss. A great shot. Rockland
Four Turtle from Australia hit a springboard and Lachlan shut that down. His fellow Australian brother right there. Very nicely done. Come on, springboards, man.
And that's the 125 from the Funky Fighters. They're doing everything they can to overtake. They want this match victory. They want to keep the momentum rolling. But the Cuddle Group does a great job of picking up targets and running their timeout, getting some both right as they get out of spawn and before they're about to score, which is the waste of time. It's even that much more efficient, but unfortunately not finding anything there.
And Lachlan really not timing his also utilizing the shooting through the curtain factor there. He's almost stuck back. That's why you saw him with a couple Elings right there. But you got to put that pressure down, lock down these rotations through, right?
And again, we talked about it a little bit. I'm very surprised nobody is just consistently running 2-point props. You can get them in close to every run if you pick the right path and you take the covered angles. It's very difficult to stop them, particularly with a smaller hitbox. But so far, we've only seen 2 scored.
Yeah, and I like that. Cuddle Crew right there, 130 points. This is their time. Cuddle Crew still doing really good defense right here. Oh no, but you know, Cass's curse. I feel so bad. Chicken Champion comes up out of nowhere, takes that one right away.
Able to get him there, and now the Funky Fighters, 5 points out. Anything going will be enough, and the time ticks over. They didn't get it in there. Oh!
My controller disconnected.
Right at the end, but no, wasn't enough. Llama Record Co. on the defense says lock it up. We good, brilliantly done from them, and that's what I'm talking about. When you're sitting there on defense, you know exactly how long you need to keep them out, exactly what you need to do in order to take the victory, and no surprise there, the guys who are all about that apocalypse game mode during the creative trials, able to take home the very first match ever on Junkyard Juke.
That was well played, valiant effort for everyone that participated in that run right there, and it was a close one. 150 points to the contender having 145. Just one small radius.
And this is what I'm talking about, where if you had one person who was running just 2-point props there and got their successful runs at the end, they would have it. That's 3 successful runs. That takes about a minute. And he could have won.
Maybe these guys get a little help here. Let's redo this. What would you suggest?
I don't want to say that I had an opportunity to play a decent amount of it. I'm a big fan of kind of adjusting based off of the scoreline. So if you're seeing you're able to consistently keep running 2-point props, get the guaranteed points. If somebody's playing really good defense and you're getting 10-point props in, you need to pivot away from that strategy. Because getting any points at all is better than none, and particularly if you waste a run on a dumpster where the entire time you're going and then you're stopping, and then you're going and then you're stopping. Eventually, even if you get all the way to the end, sometimes it's not enough, right? And then you've wasted that 35, 45 seconds, 3 rotations to get just there, whereas you could have grabbed the person, grabbed the bucket, and ran the entire time, weaved around, trying to like catch a good area, as we saw with the statue, able to hide around a corner. So we'd love to see in the next match a little bit more, I don't want to say like determination going into it, but be a little bit more deliberate.
That's right, but let's go on and hear from some of the deliberate actions over with Zeke down on the
What's up, guys? I'm hanging out with the Llama Record Company. They took away the top line 5-point lead. You guys locked it up at the very end.
Great top, great top, great top.
Specifically is this man right here, Svenos. Very tall, tallest man on the planet. It feels like this guy is a very good pick for your team. And I want to rewind him, and then also why.
I pick all of those guys because this game mode is all about skill. There are no random things in it. You need good aim, you need decision making for sure. And Svenos, I mean, he's like a Spano. He really knows Spano. That's kind of the best city in the world. That's why I picked him first, for example.
Okay, now Svenos, I'm going to put you on blast for a second because we've known each other quite a while. You know, I'd like to believe that your creativity is what allowed you. Let's think back to the time where you wore an entire green outfit and you danced and had a galaxy over yourself. Do you feel like that galaxy and that kind of creativity helped you get this dub?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
I think people at home that watched, you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go over this way now. What did you think about that game? Was it what you expected? Was it different to catch off guard? Were you ready to just jump into it?
It's enjoyable. Once you get the hang of it, it gets a lot easier. You just got to work on being good at aiming.
after that, you
All right, final question. Do you think you have what it takes? Are you gonna? Is the Llama Record Company gonna be the team? You think someone else is standing in your way, or is it all you guys?
I think it's gonna be all us. Yes.
There you go, man. A few words. That's all they need, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Best of luck going forward. Back to you guys on the desk.
Thank you so much, Zeke. Another brilliant performance there coming out of the Llama Record Company. We talked about their versatility. We talked about how quickly they pick up competitive matches. But this is what happened in the first set, right? They were there. They were confident. They were like, yeah, once you get it, it's easy. And then all the other teams immediately caught up. So it'll be very interesting to see if that same story from set 1 is what's happening in set 2.
Yep, that's right. Alex up there said it best. He got confident. He felt good.